Hello and or welcome back to another devlog. In this one, I just wanted to show a little bit of what I've been working on through the week. I was planning to show more of this on camera, but I figured I would just try and belt into it a little bit, just because I've been caught for time. So I thought I'd try and show as much as I could and get a video out for this week. But in this video, what I've decided to do, which may be kind of apparent already if you can see the screen, but I decided to go ahead and start doing the interior for the bar, or I suppose the bar slash nightclub that would be in District 1. So we have Kaz here for just for proportion sizes. Then my plan was to kind of make these into lights, but then I was going to have a stairs going into the club or bar itself. So just to zoom out a little bit. And then pattern wise for the floor, I effectively kind of just started, I believe it was here. And I drew like this triangle kind of design and drew that out as far as here. And then I copy and pasted it across the floor. And then just to even add some variation to it, I changed every other one to a different shade. I suppose what I started with initially was just this layout. So this is, I believe it's double the size of what the screen would be. Yeah, so it's 960 by 540. So this would be quite big in comparison to like the apartment or the noodle shop, but I plan to put a lot of content in here. Um, Added a back wall. I'll probably likely change that around. And then I added this bar slash table for where the barkeep will be. And then behind the bar, then just some simple shelving. We added Kaz back in. And then we have bottles. So this is very, very basic design, but I didn't know how else to try and get as much detail into it for the bottles themselves without compromising what they would look like. So even to give you an idea, I'll just put him at the top. So like in comparison to the size of the character, that's the size of the bottle, which doesn't really look right. But if it was any smaller, like it's so hard to get detail into the bottles. This one I even made a little bit bigger again, just to kind of show a little bit of a different design. But it is very hard to kind of get that much detail into something so small. So even if we were to go half the size of this in width, I mean, we're losing out on so much. So it'll maybe look right once I put it into the game. It hopefully won't be as noticeable as being too big. But yeah, so I had this done, the backside, and then the bottles, and then I decided to add in the floor pattern. And then what I wanted was like an entrance that was going to be kind of, I suppose, gravitating. So much like, I suppose, nightclubs in general, they would have a stairs up or a stairs down. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to implement that into this part. So be able to see Kaz kind of going towards the stairs and then into the club itself. I will add the option to buy stuff. There'll be a vendor here or a barkeeper or bartender, I guess, and then there'll be other people in here. I'm gonna put like a area off to the side over here. That's why I kind of have these cutouts. So the plan will be to, I'll just kind of show this for example. The plan will be to kind of break up the different sections, um, so they all have their own stuff in here potentially, and then Daigo will be over here somewhere maybe, um, and that's where we'll go and meet him after. Obviously, I'm putting him back over there so it provides every opportunity to go and talk to other people before actually meeting him. So that's the reason behind that. But yeah, for this one, it really was just a quick update video, and hopefully the next video I'll be able to kind of get more in depth with this bar and flesh it out a bit more. I suppose this would be a good even entry point, because if there's anything that you guys think looks right or could be improved upon, definitely feel free to let me know. Or if even there's features you think would make a nice addition to this, definitely feel free to let me know and I'll try my best to get them added. I'm trying to steer clear of adding too much side stuff for now, even though it's nice, or at least it keeps me motivated to do stuff. For example, the idea of adding like a pool table to be able to play pool or other inner mini games like that, I think they'll be a nice addition once we have it more fleshed out. But for now, I feel like that's too much of a distraction to add in a pool game or darts or something to that effect, or even like a drinking game, while we're still building a contract or mission number two. But yeah, that's basically what I have for now. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you tune in for the next one. And again, apologies for the short video, and I'll try to make the next one a little bit longer. Thank you.